Hey guys, so welcome back to the channel. I was thinking, so what should I do? What should I do? And I was thinking Shuichi, cause why not? He's one of my favorite boys. I simp for him too hard. It's a problem. Anyways, let's get into this. You and Shuichi were very best friends, and well, until you passed away when someone murdered you. Hey guys, so I don't know why, but ever since I saw Mew and Danganronpa, I always had this thing against her. I don't know why, but something just makes me hate her. I don't know what it is. Like, she didn't do nothing wrong, but just something makes me want to hate her, but I just can't find out what it is. Anyways, enough of me talking. Back to the story. Well, he was found murdered in your dorm room with a butcher's knife through your back, reaching to your stomach. And no one heard any screams coming from your room, so he decided that the killer had covered your mouth. Shuichi had a crush on you and planned on that day to tell you, so that's why he went into your room. He was the first suspect because he walked into your room. Of course, it wouldn't make any sense because the butcher's knife would have been in the kitchen, and no one saw him in that kitchen that day, so they tried brushing it off. But it kept going on, and all the fingers were pointing at Shuichi. He was watching this from heaven, and you couldn't let that stop. You had to stop it. They were going to kill your best friend. He didn't even do it. It was Mew. He decided to step in. Oh, come on. He has murder all written all over his face, Toko said. But that's not proof enough, Naegi said. Yeah, he's right, Hanada confirmed. And side note, guys, I always do this. I mix up Danganronpa 1, 2, 3, because I can't remember what exact characters they come from. So, yeah. So I'm just going to mix it up. Anyways, everyone kept on pointing the finger at Shuichi. You finally had enough and you had to show yourself. Everyone was shocked to see a beam of light just sit down at your place. What the hell? Kokichi murmured underneath his breath. Well, that's not very nice to say. You appeared with your wings and halo sitting on the desk that you always sit at during trials. You know, just because he went into my room doesn't mean he killed me, he said, shrugging his shoulders like it was nothing. Listener? What, surprised to see me? Of course, I would like you to stop pointing fingers at my Shuichi and actually use some real evidence. Think about it. Who had the most reasonable motive to murder me? It definitely wasn't Shuichi, because me and him are best friends, so why would he want to kill me, right? Everyone went silent. Exactly. Now think of it. Who hated me the most that they decided to end my life? If I tell you, it would be against the school policy. Even if I did break the rules, Monokuma couldn't kill me after all. But still, I still want to follow the rules, and plus, it'll take the fun out of it if I just tell you right away. It was kind of like Kokichi. He was a bit of a troublemaker and sometimes helped Kokichi annoy Shuichi, but but he genuinely really did care about him. So, come on, think about it. Use your big brain of yours. What would have the possible motive? I need more time for evidence, Hana said, slamming his hand on the desk. Monokuma. He's right, sir. We need more evidence. There's not enough here. Blah, blah, blah. Whatever. You have until tomorrow's class trial. Because I'm banging the rules just this once. If you don't find out who it is by tomorrow, you're all executed and probably you'll get to be with listener. So, get to it, he said. And remember, no forging evidence, because I'm always watching. The doors opened, and everyone left. You'll follow Shuichi, flying a horse. Then he sat back down onto the ground. So, listener, can you please tell me? I will give you clues, though. Think about it. Who was in the kitchen that day? Everyone was in the kitchen that day. It was either Mew, Nagito, or Hanada. That was near the knife that day. Okay, good. But there would be another person if they walked in after. The only person who walked in the kitchen after I know is Mew walked into the kitchen. Exactly. And I'll give you a little tool of help. He quickly got some finger powder dust. Where did you get that? I'm an angel. I have everything. Don't question it. Now, you handed him the powder. All you have to do? Well, did you touch the knife? No, I didn't touch it. Good. Make sure no one else does. Next thing you know, we kill an innocent person who was just examining the knife, and we missed the real killer. Okay, good. He took the knife into an evidence bag after he put some gloves on. I'll take this to Monokuma to confirm that I can actually use this. Well, I mean, you don't have to confirm with him. There's nothing in the rule that said you can't use finger powder dust. I guess so. And plus, it would make sense for you to use it because you are the ultimate detective. When you put it like that, you're right. Of course, I'm always right, you said with a chuckle. Now, I'll join you in the next class trial. Do it for me, okay? And you disappeared into thin air. Shuichi let out a sigh. Why did you have to be so difficult at times? So, he decided to start searching. Clues. He brought this to the next class trial. Oh, hey, listener. The next day, and he was outside the class trial door. Shuichi ran into you. Oh, what do you need? Nothing. I just want to give you this. He placed a flower crown on his head. Huh? What's that for? Just for good luck. Okay? Okay, thanks. He quickly walked into the classroom. Alright, let's get this settled, Monokuma said. Finally. He started the class trial. Alright, guys. I have one piece of evidence that can help us. And we can base off of that. During examination of the crime scene, we saw a piece of hair. Of course, the hair was lighter than other stuff. It could have belonged to any of us. It looked like it has been dyed or something. It was meant to look like Kokichi's hair. What? The killer tried to frame me? Oh, please. No joking right now, Kokichi. Whatever. Just hurry up so you can get your little girlfriend's killer dead already. She's not my girlfriend. Ooh, Monokuma said. Alright, enough chit-chatting. Let's get into this. I'm getting bored. Now, after she suggested that I did wash it out, and it turns out the streak was white. But it couldn't be anyone with white hair like Nagito. Because Nagito was never even in the kitchen. He was spending the time with me. So it couldn't be him. Which narrows down to Mew. What? Think about it. You was the only motive to kill. Listener, think about it. You always bragged to me about how jealous she was, how prettier she was than you. All of that. And you even got even more jealous when she helped you fix an invention that you've been working on for years, and she solved it in a couple of minutes. Yeah, so what if I got jealous of her? Why did I have to kill her? Well, I found a piece of this. You were so urgent to leave the crime scene that you left a piece of your clothing behind. Look at the side of your shirt. Well, can you untuck the side of the shirt for us? No, you pervert. Why would I do that? I'm not asking you to take off your shirt. I'm asking you to untuck it. You untuck the shirt. There's a hole. There's a hole? Exactly. He didn't notice this hole until the job was done. Of course, it wouldn't make any sense for you to go back to the room because you'll be the first person framed. So, you try to frame Kokichi, and knowing that someone will probably wash the hair, you make sure it will come out right to look like Nagito's. Sadly, you dug your own grave. Her face was in shock. You're upset now that you've been caught? Your plan was always destined to fail. You're going up the great detective. Well, you're going up Mr. Detective, so I guess he was going to fail eventually. Kokichi said, chuckling. Oh, shut up. That's enough, he said. Listener, can you confirm this? Yes, and yes, I can. And it definitely was Mew. Well, Monokuma, we all voted. It's all Mew. My vote doesn't count, but I'm still going to vote for her, he said, rolling her eyes. All right, all the votes have been counted, and the winner is Mew. Come on, time for punishment. After that, Mew was executed. So, listener, what are you going to do now? Well, I can't stay here. But you quickly bent down and whispered in his ear, I know a way to get off this island. I'll show it to you guys. Alright, don't worry about it. You'll get out here soon. He nodded. Shuichi nodded his head. Sorry guys, I can't speak English today. Alright. I'll see you there. He gave him a kiss on the cheek and he disappeared, with only leaving butterflies in their place. And when a butterfly landed on Shuichi's nose. Hey guys, thank you for listening. This was kind of long, and I was always trailing off because I'm doing things in the background. And this story doesn't make any sense, But hey, I'm gonna roll with it. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye.